Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about Cardi B's smart move to trademark Bardi Beauty as her brand. And I just think it's a very smart thing that she's doing. If you guys have not heard, Cardi B has filed an application for the trademark of Bardi Beauty as her brand. As you can see, the applicant's name is Wash Popping, which is Cardi B's company. So she definitely has filed as recently as in April 16th, 2021. And you can see all the departments that she wants the trademark to cover, which is cosmetics, fragrances for personal use, hair care preparation, skincare preparation, nail polish, nail enamel, goods and services, in general. So it's still in the works, but I think she's going to get it because I don't know of any beauty brands with that name. Not that I've searched, but there probably might be one that exists. I don't know, but I don't think so. And she might just get it, and that would be a very smart move. So it's quite a broad area, but within the beauty industry. And there's a lot of money in the beauty industry, and we all know Cardi B has been talking about having her own brand and having other things doing besides music for a while now. She's been talking about it for a while, so this is no surprise. I've always known that she wanted to have her own brand, and yeah, it's just a very smart thing that she's doing. And I've always wondered why other artists don't do this, especially artists from previous years. Like artists now are all trying to have their own brands, but the artists that were around before, Nicki and Cardi and Rihanna, those artists, for some reason, they just never really branded themselves or, had a brand outside of their artistry. It was just all about the music, which there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just not the smartest route to go, to have just one area of making money, which is their music. Because considering what happened in 2020 with the pandemic, and a lot of artists were not making money because they couldn't, this is an eye-opener for a lot of artists to begin to find other ways to brand themselves to make money. And yeah, I've always wondered why, because when I think about like Trina and Missy Elliott, because they still want to make music, even Lil Kim, and I'm wondering, why did they not create a brand outside of their music? And there must be something that they're interested in, or something that they have good knowledge of, that they could have branded and created to help them make more money, or build, I don't know, some sort of a mini empire or whatever outside of their music. But they never did, and now they're all, they're having a hard time making music like they used to. They don't make as much money from the music like they used to when they were at the height of their careers. And it's just, I don't know, I've always wondered, why did they never take it seriously enough? But apparently Cardi B is making a very smart move here. I truly congratulate her, and I hope that it works out for the best. I think it will. It's not that difficult really to have a brand these days. If regular people can do it, I don't see why she can't. Although I don't know why artists always have to have a beauty brand though, or like a fashion brand. There's so many other things that they can brand and sell, but for some reason they always gravitate towards beauty and fashion. I guess that's the area that they feel most comfortable and well versed in, so that's why they do that. But I always think about Jessica Alba and how she was able to create the Honest company, And you know, she has products for kids, you know, baby diapers, laundry detergents, baby bath products and towels. And that is just so smart because the products are organic and they're very good for babies with sensitive skin. And such a thing, honestly, I don't think it existed until she created it. If it did, she was one of the first that created that. So there was very high demand for her products, and her brand is very successful. And she was an artist, and she has a baby products brand, which is obvious that she came to that realization after she had her child and realized that there was a demand for these products and the products were not available on the market. So she took it upon herself to create that company. And I really admire people that are able to build something else other than, you know, their initial or main source of income. It's a very resourceful thing for women to do, and I really admire women who do that. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be beauty and fashion and, you know, makeup, cosmetics and stuff like that. It can just be something else, something that everyday stuff that people use, detergents or some kind of even some kind of a hardware or electronic item, or just something, you know, something that people use. But whatever it is, as long as they're being resourceful enough to create a brand for themselves, I think it's a good thing. And I mean, it's good to have endorsements and to have a product line with a company, but it's also good to have your own company because you really have complete control of how you conduct your business. You know, these artists, they don't have as much control of their music as people think that they do. Actors as well, because at the end of the day, if unless you're the producer of the movie, you can't just demand that you be in a movie and have someone put you in their movie if they don't see you. If the director does not see you as the right candidate for the movie, they're not going to cast you in it, you know, no matter how big you are. So yeah, this gives people a lot of control. Music obviously is the same way, and a lot of the artists are like employees to their labels. They put out music that the label asks them to put out, especially if they don't write the music. They're given music, they create the music, they get paid. So that's like being an employee. You have to do what they tell you to do, you have to be where they tell you to be, and they don't have as much control as a lot of people think. But when you have your own brand, you absolutely control the image, you control where it goes, you control a lot of aspects about it, and obviously you control the money that is made from that. I don't think her label will have any claim to Bardi Beauty. I don't think so. I highly doubt it. That will not be a smart thing if she allows her label to have a percentage or whatever of her Bardi Beauty brand, because I have a feeling that her brand is going to be very profitable. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of money going to her label if they have any claim to, I don't know, percentage of her profits. So yeah, I just wanted to congratulate her. It's a good thing that she's doing, and she's stepping out of the typical artists that are just not really having their own brand and taking the Rihanna route, which is a smart thing to do. I never really thought that Cardi B would be in the music industry for many years. I don't think she wants to be. I think she wants to just have her own thing that's making her money, and that's her ultimate goal. Her ultimate goal to me is not to remain in the music industry. I don't see that. From things that she's said over the years, I've kind of gathered hints that she just wants something that makes her good money on a consistent basis, but not necessarily to be in the music industry. So I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to wean herself out of the music industry once her brand is up and running, and just to say goodbye to the music industry, because the music industry is very tough, and the direction that it's headed right now, people are just not making a lot of money. She herself said that she does not want to go on tour because there isn't that much money in touring. When she considered the cost of having to plan everything, organize everything, and then the amount of money that she would make from going on tour would not be a lot. So she decided not to go on tour. When I heard her say that, I immediately realized that she's not going the traditional routes that other artists take. She's really thinking about her decisions and what would be best for her before making a move, because a lot of artists tend to just really want to go on tour, and I feel like they don't really consider the cost of it to them. It can really cost them a lot because the label is going to take all of their overhead and all of their payments before the artist gets anything. And I feel like a lot of artists don't really sit down and do the actual calculations with the numbers, because they do get ballpark figures before they go on tour. It's not a blind thing that they do. So yeah, when she said she didn't want to go on tour because the money doesn't look right to her, I just knew right away that she's not really all about the music industry per se. She's more about figuring out something that's going to help her, just be financially set, and have, so that she can have her own thing that can make her money consistently. So yeah, this is all I wanted to say about Bardi Beauty. I wonder what kind of products she's going to have. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say on Bardi Beauty. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next one. Bye guys.